Hi colleagues. Well, what a difference a day makes. I'm not going to lie to you, Tuesday was a hard shift, but today's a new day. And I'd just like to give you an update on a few things and look ahead a bit to the future. So I can confirm that tonight, that the Easter funding that Matt spoke about yesterday, so that's both for Good Friday and Easter Monday, is secured at the rates he talked about, and it's in addition to the 5.5 million that's already been announced. I can't tell you how much that is because it's going to be dependent on how many of our pharmacies open over those 2 days. But it's more new funding, and I think that's good news for us. I'd also like to take the opportunity to express my thanks, my personal thanks to the network, and I'm going to put that in context for you. The young members of the team that are watching this tonight won't know. If you're a bit older like me, you may know. But just to let you know, I was the first pharmacist to sign your national patient group direction urgent supply PGD. And the reason I say that is because at the time, there was a letter from, let's say, another healthcare profession sent to the Director of Primary Care advising that it was an outrage. It was not safe to do this. This can't possibly happen. And I signed it anyway. And I signed it for one reason, and it was belief. Belief in the community pharmacy network, belief in the teams that work in it, and belief you would do the right thing. So my thanks is to you for maintaining that belief. What you have delivered is brilliant. I was hearing today some statistics around that use of that urgent supply patient group direction, the ability for you to use a PGD for paracetamol, and how the numbers of mass registrations under the war pension exemption are increasing by 200 a day. All indicators of, once again, how you have risen to the current health challenge. If this country didn't realise your value before this, they certainly do now. And Matt told you a bit yesterday about the CPS board. After that, I reflected on it last night. And during that meeting, Katrina Sinclair, Alistair McIntyre, Campbell Shimmons advised the board that they had never been busier as independent prescribers, using their expertise and their clinical knowledge to intervene, prescribe and supply. If every one of our community pharmacies had a prescriber, we wouldn't need those PGDs. We could truly manage repeat prescriptions and prevent the recent chaos around repeat prescribing. So let's look ahead to the future. Community Pharmacy Scotland has a vision of independent prescribing in the community setting. We've set that out, proposed it to the government, and it's a process of students experiencing experiential learning during their degree, our NEST colleagues with the pre-registration scheme, moving from there into a foundation programme for young pharmacists, an automatic independent prescribing place as a result of that, and then moving into service delivery in our community pharmacy setting through the NHS Pharmacy First service we will launch later. And listening to Katrina and Alistair and Campbell yesterday, it's absolutely right. So this COVID-19 situation, it's a hurdle to that. And I want to assure you, it will delay that implementation, it won't defeat it. I've never been clearer on where we now need to go and ask you to come with us. This is our chance and we need to seize it. So some shout outs tonight. First of all, to Lloyds in Kirkintilloch. Your message came in via Facebook. Thanks very much for what you're doing, guys and girls. So that's for Lloyds in Kirkintilloch. Down to Greenock now, where the town I did my pre-registration year in. So that's for Lindsay Cowell and the team at Still Pharmacy in Burns Square there. And she'd like a shout out for your amazing team. So thanks again, Lindsay. Message in from Bal Sagu to Hazel Close, the lead pharmacist for Public Health and Community Pharmacy in Fife. Just brilliant support, Hazel, and you've organised these professional to professional numbers, which is a big support to the network. Just a thanks everybody to everyone that sent in your pictures of your fruit loaves. And I've got to come back to Linda at Stockbridge Pharmacy in Edinburgh again. Sean was in picking up your invoices today. Says yours was brilliant, 10 out of 10. And I just haven't had a chance to get to the post office yet to post you what you were looking for. And last but certainly not least, a big shout out to Angela Groom and all her colleagues at Boots in Hamilton. Loved the video. 18 of the care services team out dancing to Pharrell Williams' Happy. Magic. Well done, team. So Matt asked you last night what type of tree a Scottish caber is made from in the Highland Games. And the answer to that is a big one. No, it's a larch tree that the caber is made from. So I have a question for you tonight about television. In the original TV Star Trek series, what was the Starship Enterprise's serial number? So for you Trekkies, in the original TV Star Trek series, what was the Starship Enterprise's serial number? Well, thanks again, team, and I'll see you again at the weekend. Bye for now.